I love it. So talk about, people, you just mentioned a few brands, Under Armour, Nickelodeon. I read on your website, Alvin Ailey, the great Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. I didn't make the cut, but
I
in
would never.
watching these posts, oh my God. But how does someone collaborate with these brands? What did they see in you? And then how did you turn and bring that value not only to the company, but to yourself and to your clients? Can you talk about that?
Go ahead, Tosh.
Sure, yeah. So with Alvin Ailey and Dance Theater Harlem, I mean, I had such a passion for dance that I had a one track mind. Like, I'm going to be a professional dancer and that's it. And I'm just going to work my butt off, dance 8 hours a day till I get what I want. And then when I graduated college, I just happenstance auditioned for Nickelodeon, a show called Backyardigans. And it was something totally different because, ironically, it was virtual because it was motion capture dance. So they recorded us just like they do the video games. And then that became the character Pablo. But as I was doing that, I also needed another job. So that's how I ended up personal training at Gold's Gym at the same time. So what that gave me presently is when, as a personal trainer, I was able to take my dance background and kind of put a unique spin on what personal training should look like and what it does look like. You don't have to lift up the whole gym to get physically fit all the time. There's a whole nother way to get through. I had never lifted weights a day in my life when I became a personal trainer. And so I kind of melded the two passions together to create something unique for people like me and people like Monica. So that's how those brands for myself kind of brought me to where I am today. And I love to infuse the two from what I learned 20 years ago to now.
Yeah. And she does it so well.
Thank you. I try.
It's like everything ends. I put up a post today and like everything ends with like a nice little like the fingers and then the hair flip and like the smile and the toes are pointed. It's like we doing barbell rows, your toes are pointed. But yeah, same story. That energy rubs off on people and it calls the people that it's supposed to. I feel like I'm big on the energetics of it. So I feel like when it comes to affording yourself or like creating the opportunities for yourself to work with big brands is being committed to pouring value into yourself. If you're not going to pour value into how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself, and then how you educate yourself on whatever it is, whether it's personal training or, even current day people learning about NFTs and all Bitcoin and all that. If you're not going to pour into yourself and do those things, it's not going to come across in the professional setting. It's not going to come across in like how you can level up with those brands. For me, I had for some, I don't know what it was going through life. I've just had deep self-belief and really deep faith. And same as Tasha, I told myself after a certain period of time, no matter how insecure I might feel in a way, I believed that I was going to be an influencer and I believed that I was going to be a trainer. And I believed that I was going to do positive things for the women and people around me. So that aligns. It starts to align with who it's supposed to. It doesn't even have to be big brands. It has to be impact, though. You're going to affect someone in a positive way if you stick to truly who you are and if you decide to better yourself and get better at your craft every day. It's inevitable. So I tell people, like, don't make it complicated. If you know that you want to be a great trainer, work on doing that every day. And then the clientele, whatever you're looking for, is going to find you.
Absolutely.
Okay.